Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about happiness. So, for many of us, happiness seems to be an elusive thing that we are always searching for. This thing we call happiness has made us doubt who we are as people because every day we go into the world and we look for that thing that brings us joy. And when we don't find it, we feel lost, hopeless, and we wonder, what's the point of it all? If I'm not happy, then what's the point of living? Personally, the journey for finding happiness has been not an easy one for me as well. All of us struggle with searching for that peace that we always desire deep down. Many of us think happiness is what we actually want, but ultimately it's actually peace. Peace to feel contented with life, peace that we are able to settle down and just be in oneness with the world around us. So if you find yourself asking this question, how can I be truly happy? First, you gotta take a look at your world and what you're actually doing in your life right now. What are the things in your day that you're doing that you don't really want to do, but you do it because you think you have to? It could be your job. It could be doing things for others because you can't say no, being a people pleaser, not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your sleep, your well-being, your health, your exercise, your diet. A lot of these things add up over time. And if one thing gets thrown off, sometimes your whole balance is thrown off as well. And when you're not in a good mood, it's hard for the happy hormones to come into play to make you feel euphoric and happy. So just take a look in your life and ask yourself, what are the things that I'm doing that isn't bringing me that much pleasure or joy? And am I able to kind of remove some of that from my life? I may not be able to remove all of the things that bring me unhappiness per se, but I could eliminate some. And maybe just checking off that one or two things from my daily routine right now could be a good start. And when you get the ball rolling, get a momentum going, and then maybe one by one you can start plucking out the weeds from your life and hopefully prioritize the stuff that makes you happy. So many of us have triggers to feel joy. Personally, for me, it was through much experiments with what I like to do, what I think I like to do, and actually doing it, and then realizing, actually, do I really like it or not? And that trial and error is a good way to start putting things in your day that could bring you peace, like joy and comfort and a space where you can just escape to your life and escape from this like crazy world we live in that is so chaotic sometimes, and there's so much negativity going on, and we feed ourselves with all of that toxic people and news, and all these adds up and makes us unhappy. So how I found my happiness is by first identifying the things that I love to do. So as many of you know, I love tennis, I love making music. I do not love, let's say, having a job. I do not love working for someone. I do not love being told what to do. Those are good things that keeps me aware of the things I don't like, so that I move away from those things, and maybe that could kind of lead me to something that fits better with my lifestyle and my habits and behaviors that I feel like appeals to me more. So knowing that I don't like to work for someone, then maybe I can start looking for careers or opportunities that allow me to be my own boss. But of course, if you're on the opposite spectrum, you don't want to make decisions for yourself. You don't want to think. You just want to work for someone. You know that's good for you. Then hopefully you can align yourself with the job that gives you, tells you what to do, and then hopefully that is in line with your happiness. So everybody is different, and no two people are the same. But me identifying that tennis and music is a core part of my being, and it means that I didn't make time for it throughout the week or the month. Another thing I found super helpful is working out at the gym. Most of my brilliant ideas, most of my epiphanies and things that makes me come alive and makes me feel at peace is actually at the gym. It doesn't have to be a crazy workout. I'm not telling you to do like a hardcore HIIT or high rocks, kind of exercise. I just want you to show up at the gym and then just work out in places and in stations that feel good to you, while listening to either positive music, classical music, upbeat songs, or even a podcast. Try not to listen to negative music like rock and heavy metal and the news when you're working out, because those types of content will enter our subconscious mind and it will kind of mess it up. While you're working out, your dopamines are going to kick in, and when you're listening to high vibrational content, whatever it may be, it will definitely boost your mood, and you will feel like the rest of your day is kind of more purposeful. That's my experience, and you got to try it yourself. I'm here to give you the tips and the wisdom and the little nuggets of things that I've worked for myself, but it's up to you to execute and try them out. So yeah, going back to happiness, it's not one thing, right? There's no one thing that's going to make us happy. It's a combination of many little things that we do in our day that will contribute to overall feeling of happiness. If you're feeling 51% happier in our day, so maybe 12 hours and 1 minute more than the 11 hours and 59 minutes, then we're on our way, right? We feel like most of our day is on a good vibration, a good vibe. We are overall happier because we're doing more things that brings us joy. So if you're spending like 15 hours a day doing things you hate, then it's no wonder you're going to feel unhappy, right? How would you even feel joy if most of your day is filled with crap? But if you prioritize high vibrational stuff, if you're constantly listening to motivational content, feeding yourself with knowledge, understanding who you are as a person, striving to kind of be more in line with your purpose, all these little things will make your journey a bit smoother, and hopefully that would give you a better direction and lead you to finding your happiness sooner rather than later. What other tips can I give you? Let's see. Prioritize showers. So if you are able to incorporate like 2 or 3 showers, morning, in the afternoon, evening, don't listen to anything when you're in the shower. Just let the water flow through you, at you, on you. Close your eyes, breathe, and let the shower just wash away all the doubts and the fears. If negative thoughts come, just be aware of it, pick it up, and then let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't grab on to all the negative stuff, and be aware of your thoughts. So one very important tip I can give you is catch all your negative thoughts and observe it. And if you have the ability, write it down. if you think a negative thought like, oh, I'm not good enough, I won't get that job, my husband doesn't love me, why is my boyfriend not calling me, texting me, and why are my friends like doing their stuff and they don't give a shit about me? All these little negative thoughts will eat into your happiness as well. So if you can write it down on a journal, on a piece of paper, type it out on your laptop, and then figure out if these are actually true or actually your just subconscious negative mind programming playing that replay loop over and over again, keeping you in a state of constant unhappiness. Okay, so we gotta be aware of our thoughts and then try our best to like cut it out as much as you can. And I think if we start from these few things, I think we're on our way to finding our joy and happiness. So I won't make this too long, even though I could go on for a while more. I want to keep it relatively bite-sized and short enough for you to grab onto. So if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, if you have any concerns and you want me to address any pressing topics, whatever it may be, just leave it in the comments below. Write to me and I will do a video on that, or I might message you privately and hopefully be able to give you some tips for you to overcome that particular problem. Because I deal well better with individual problems. I'm trying to solve and answer big questions, but like if you have specific issues, I'm able to address that a bit more clearly for your personalized needs. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have, just catch you guys in the next one.